Welcome to the Back to Better audio blog, where we take life one day at a time. This week's topic, nudges from the universe.
Have you ever had an idea and then it showed up at your door? Have you ever had an unseen force work on your behalf to solve a problem? Some people call these miracles. Others would say it is just a coincidence. I call them nudges from the universe. These nudges take place all the time. If only we would pay attention. The universe wants you to know it has your back. If you are having a rough go of things, it is okay to doubt what I just said. I suggest you do your own research analysis. The unseen force field of pure potential longs to be known by you. Request a demonstration, one that would really mean something to you personally. But when you ask, also set a time frame in which it must show up, and let the gift to you be a surprise. In other words, do not demand $1 million by noon tomorrow if you are new at this. Be open, be looking, and be aware of how you think and what comes out of your mouth. That alone may be a big surprise. Are you filled with cynicism or expectation? There was a day I was feeling unsettled about my path and just needed some encouragement. I already believed that life happens for me and not to me. So I was not in victim mode. I simply needed a nudge from the universe to show me a little love. So I simply asked for a sign, kind of like a, "Hello, are you still with me?" signal. I set the time in which I was to receive this sign for 48 hours from my moment of asking. And here is what happened. Someone special to me had given me a set of earrings that I absolutely loved 10 years ago. About 2 years after enjoying the earrings, I lost one of them. I was crushed. We looked everywhere. And after months of searching, I resigned myself to the fact that it was lost forever. I never threw away the one earring that was left because I kept thinking maybe one day I would turn it into a necklace. Plus, it just seemed wrong to toss it. So, back to my current day story. I gave the universe 48 hours to show me a sign, any sign that would be meaningful to me as an indication that I am not alone in my challenges of life. At 38 hours in, 10 hours left until the deadline, I was getting ready for the day and wanted to wear earrings that matched my outfit. I went to my jewelry box and opened the lid. There, on the top, were both earrings. One of them had been missing for 8 years. And suddenly, it was sitting there, right before my very eyes, with the matching partner. Keep in mind, I had moved 3 times in those 8 years, and that jewelry box had been in storage for a season as well. Do you believe in nudges from the universe? If that did not do it for you, here is another example. I went through a horrific season of life when it seemed betrayals were taking place, and the people I had loved started to reveal secret activities I knew not of. I was devastated, brokenhearted, and in shock. Have you ever been there? When the people you trusted the most started to show you who they really were, and it wasn't who you thought they were? Have you ever had your house come tumbling down, and you are left standing in the heap, wondering what the heck just happened? Well, that was me. There is a reason this website is called Glue Your Life Back to Better. At this time, I was now a single mom of 3 children and had to move with nowhere to go and no money to make the move happen. So I had a garage sale. I was hoping to make a couple $100, but what I really needed was about $1,000. The day was nothing special. I had managed my emotions as best I could. As I watched my stuff hauled off the curb, along with the 20-plus years of memories attached to certain items. One lady showed up, grabbed a few cheap things, pushed some cash in my hand, and took off. When I looked at the cash, I was blown away to see she had just given me $600. $600. at a garage sale. A few weeks later, I was sitting in my car, waiting for my kids to come out of an event. A woman I knew tapped on my window. She said her husband told her to give something to me. Keep in mind, I had never met this woman's husband, so I was kind of clueless as to who he was or why he would want me to have anything, but it all happened so fast. She moved quickly, said it was from him, and tossed $1,600 cash in my lap and walked away. Sometimes angels appear as people, and yes, the universe does give us nudges of hope, encouragement, and answers to problems that seem bigger than what we can handle on our own. One last story for now. I needed to move out from a roommate situation. I was intentional about what I wanted. In fact, it was so embedded into my brain, I can still tell you today. And this took place over 30 years ago. I was looking for a 3-bedroom house with gray carpeting and a yard in a specific beach city. Not sure why gray carpeting, but for some reason that was super important to me back then. I searched and searched and searched, but never lost hope. I finally came across an ad in the paper. Yes, that is how it used to be in the olden days. People used to find jobs and places to live in an actual newspaper. We did not have online searches back then. So I found a promising ad and headed over to the open house on this rental. The lady who owned the home reminded me of Mrs. Roper from the Three's Company TV show. So much so that I instantly forgot her real name when she introduced herself, and quietly in my mind, called her Mrs. Roper. She had unkempt bright red hair, red lipstick that was drawn way beyond her actual lips, covering the skin between her lips and her nose. She wore a muumuu and a gigantic fake pearl necklace. You get the picture. She opened the door, and as soon as I saw the gray carpet, I knew this was my house. Sure enough, 3 bedrooms, a huge yard, and in the very beach city I longed to live. The only problem was that she was asking about $400 a month more than what I could afford. I filled out the application and told her I could move in immediately, but I could only pay her $400 less than what she was asking. She did not seem impressed. I was cheerful, confident, and bold in telling her I would check back with her. The next day, I called to see if she was ready to rent the house to me. She said I was crazy to think she would let it go for $400 a month, less than what she had it listed for. And no, she would not come down on her price. I called Mrs. Roper the day after that to remind her who I was. Not sure why I thought she would forget me. The crazy lady trying to get her to come down on her price. I asked if she was ready for me to sign the lease. She informed me she had 4 other couples who were all qualified, and I was not the only person interested in the property, and hung up on me. I was determined, so 24 hours later, I called again. Mrs. Roper was now getting irritated with me and informed me that not only did she still have 4 other couples who qualified and were willing to pay full price, but now she had a 5th couple offering to pay her more than what she demanded for rent. Have you ever been so sure of something that you just could not let it go? Well, that was me, and I felt like the universe and a choir of singing angels had given me that house, and I was not going to give up. The next day, you guessed it, I called again, but this time, Mrs. Roper answered with a different tone in her voice. She said, "Okay, I give up. I have 5 couples who all qualify better than you and are willing to pay full price, with 1 couple willing to pay more than full price. But I have had this voice in my head for days now, telling me to rent it to you for $400 less than what I was asking. This is what we call nudges from the universe. There is a force field who knows your name. your address, and makes the seemingly impossible possible. The Waymaker, the power of potentiality, the light in your darkness, the calm in the chaos, the walking on water kind of spirit of everything that is good. If you have not tapped into this, I think now is probably a really good time to give it a whirl. Don't you think? Nudges happen all the time. We just need to become aware of them and start to expect them. Operating in this is what makes life worth living. Back to better. One day at a time.
The Back to Better audio blog is based on the blog at glueyourlifebacktobetter.com and produced in partnership with Brilliant Beam Media.